What a great draw. What's up, everyone? It's TheOneJame, and today we are playing Boros Burn in Best of 3 Standard. We get to utilize Lightning Helix as our white card, a couple Destroy Evils in the sideboard, and we have Restless Bivouac as a white-red land as well. I'm not a fan of tap lands, which is why we're playing Thran Portal instead of playing a card like Sundown Pass, because I'm not a fan of Sundown Pass, especially with a deck that you need to fire off so many 1-drops. Like Kumano faces Kakkazan, Swiftspear, Voldaren Epicure as our 1-drops. We have Play with Fire, 4 Play with Fire, 4 Shock, which is now in the format, as our 1-drops. Our 2-drops, we have Khenra Spellspear, that has been in the format for a while, but we also have a new addition, Fugitive Codebreaker, 2-mana, 2/1 Prowess Haste, disguised for 6 mana. But it's reduced by 1 for each instant and sorcery in our graveyard. So we fire off a bunch of burn spells, then flip this, and then when this is turned face up, discard your hand, and then draw 3 cards. 4 Lightning Strike, 4 Lightning Helix, 2 Chandra Dress to Kill, and 2 Mechanized Warfare. 20 lands, including 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13 potential white sources. Our sideboard is 3 End the Festivities, 2 Destroy Evil that I already went over, 3 Call in a Professional. This is kind of like the Skullcraken standard. Players can't gain life this turn, damage can't be prevented, deals 3 damage to any target. 4 copies of Urabrask Forge, which is really good against decks trying to bring in removal against us, and they also have Trample, and then 3 copies of Witchtalker Frenzy against mid-range decks, Bat decks, Rafine decks, Shieldra decks, stuff like that. Anyway, let's go ahead and get into the matches. Hopefully we can burn our opponent out. It all starts right now. CoolStuffInc.com is a proud sponsor of this channel, and you can show your support while getting 5% off your entire order and a free TheOneJame Goblin Shaman token by using the code JAMES5 at checkout. Need singles for constructed or kitchen table play? Looking to pick up sealed product or the latest in Magic accessories? We've got you covered. CoolStuffInc.com is the place for all your Magic the Gathering needs, and support me by using the code JAMES5 at checkout. CoolStuffInc.com. Cool stuff in stock. Yep. Ridiculous Archive. What a great draw. Best draw on the deck right there. This thing has haste. Although they're probably going to counter it, so I'm going to play this one so they counter this one. No more lies. Yep. I'm going to play this because I want my Chandra to resolve. No More Lies goated. No More Lies is really good. Not on my watch. Exile an attacking creature? Really? Ooh, I kind of do want a creature land in this matchup. Don't dissipate. Or that. They hit their 4th land drop, that's the question. They probably have a Wandering Emperor in hand. Ooh, no 4th land. And they drew the 4th land. Now they have a Wandering Emperor. Going to suck. Whoa! Their blue-white control splash wedding announcement? Now we're in trouble. Emperor. I freaking knew it. It was obvious I had the Emperor.
Feel the energy of battle, then guide it like water. Not much of a roadblock.
So it's blue light control splash flag announcement? Or they're just a mid-range deck that hasn't drawn any of their mid-range cards? So I investigate and destroy all creatures. Okay. In a minus? Yep. Now all I'm doing is just trying to burn them out, right? That's always what we're trying to do here. So I think this turn, it's this. Flip it. We have 1 instant / sorcery in the graveyard. Do they have another Wandering Emperor? I'm gonna do this to get the double prowess first, just to see what's up. Because Wandering Emperor can't beat this. Guess I could have Eiganjo. But it's a vigilance creature, so we kind of have to block it. Another sweeper? No? Woo! Double lightning strike. This does have ward 2, so... like... not on my watch still gets rid of it, but they've already used 2 of them. They can't Emperor this. Virtue? Lightning strike you. Memorialize my lightning strike. I guess I pay for it? Like I wouldn't have been able to kill them if I used the second lightning strike anyway. What is their deck? Novice Inspector? Segovia? Are they just blue-white mid-range and I just haven't found out till now? So they're dead? Sick. Sick. What's up, Brea? So I guess they're blue-white mid-range, and they just put like a control deck the whole game. So they have No More Lies and Make Disappear, and the card that exiles attacking creatures, and multiple Wandering Emperors, but they're a mid-range deck. I guess we're going Forge, 3 Column Professional. I guess Destroy Evil's good then, if they're mid-range. Oh, and they also had the Sweeper. Weird. Huh. I don't like the non-haste threat here. And I think I'm going to cut... couple Mechanized Warfares and an Epicure. Sure. This hand's pretty bad. Just because we don't have a second land. We have a Play with Fire. Usually you wouldn't keep a hand that goes like Play with Fire in your upkeep as your second turn because you want to use Play with Fire better than this. But we're literally the burn deck. And we're on the draw. Alright, I'll keep it. Alright, you missed a land drop, put a stop on my upkeep, and then we'll Play with Fire them. And hope they... I guess they're going to counter it. Drew to land like an absolute champion. I think I'm actually going to kill this Tutu. Like, I'd rather them not have a Vigilance creature. And our Shock is like the worst burn spell in our deck. That is a land. Okay, so are we playing into a counterspell here? Because they probably have No More Lies in hand. But if we don't force their mana, they're going to draw off this clue anyway. You're so glad seeing Lightning Helix back in Standard? Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, it uses the most of my mana to play Urabrask Forge. And I do want to get that down. But the odds that they have No More Lies or Make Disappear is so high because they're playing both of them. But from here on out, they're just going to be holding their mana up anyway, because next turn is Wandering Emperor. And they're going to hold their mana up then too. And do we ever want to... Like, if I'm not casting Urabrask Forge now, like, when am I ever casting it? I'm just going to hope they don't have a counterspell. And if they do, it's whatever. Yeah. Like, they were going to make Disappear us regardless of this card, because it's not like we're playing this on 5 lands. Schooner? Oh my god. Game 1, they were just a totally different deck. How do I beat a Schooner? I guess we're just going double burn and spell your face here. And then hope to race him. I guess as long as they don't play Dennick, we're okay. There's an Emperor. Uh-oh. We have 12 damage here. I'm gonna use Lightning Strike as the last one, just in case they have a make disappear. Okay. The Forge. You'd think if they had a burn spell that they would have used it there. I'm just gonna jam Forge. I mean, you think that they had a counter spell, they would have used it on that Lightning Strike? Ooh, do they have March? No. The Tidebinder? No. They have another Emperor? Wow. They kept Emperor on top when they had another one.
Run away.
I guess I'm okay with that.
Be safe. This is what you get for hurting my people. I'll be back. Keep watch for intruders.
They're gonna try to race me, and if they have an untapped land for Virtue of Loyalty, they probably can. Not on my watch. So they're basically playing a control deck with some elements of tokens in it. Like Novice and Schooner. Well, that's a good draw. I don't even know if I let them gain life. I don't even know if I attack with the freaking 2-1 here. I'm not going to let them gain life. Like, they're going to cast Emperor here regardless. So, we save 2 life by not attacking.
I hope you're ready to lose.
3, 6, we have 9 damage still. They have this, not on my watch, for our Urabrask Forge. Do we have to start killing creatures here? Probably. That sucks. We drew the 5th land. I don't know if we can win here. Especially because they have another removal spell for our Forge token. We can't attack through the Vigilance creatures anyway. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 3, 6, 9 damage. I think we're forced to kill a 3/3 here. And then now we're forced to kill... Am I burning their face? Guess I need to kill this because I want their Urabrask Forge token to get in. No, it doesn't matter because they untap. Yeah, never mind. Yeah, it's not looking good. I guess I should attack the Emperor. And then I call on a professional, the inspector, to kill the Emperor. They don't block, I'm also okay with that. I have to kill this now, or else they're going to crew with it. I'm in a really bad spot right now, though. Another schooner. Yep. Spell the interlopers. Like they're playing the control deck, but they're playing some stuff. Is this card good? No. I guess it's better than a land. As I draw a land. We are just dead to Schooner Novice, though. So we'll pack it up. Okay, do I want Witchstalker Frenzy? I guess I want Destroy Evil then, if they're going to be playing Schooner. They don't have much life gain, so I guess calling a Professional is worse. And so I guess I'll take them out entirely, but they also could have Knockout Blow in their deck. So I guess I'll keep one in. I don't like losing to Knockout Blow. 2 calling a Professional, take out 2 Epicures. Okay, that's fine. Hand's great. No creatures in it, but still good. We're not drawing Swiftspear, unfortunately, but that's fine. They could have a 2-2, flash 2-2. Fortunately, this isn't untapped for this to be white to attack with the Restless. But at least we get to play Urabrask Forge again next turn, especially if they play Wedding Announcement. Huh. Okay, they start playing their mid-range game. Let's put this as white, even though I don't love it, because we need white for Restless. Our mana is pretty bad this game. It's like kind of the only way we can have a bunch of red mana on turns 1, 2, and 3, and then also have enough white sources in the deck to cast Lightning Helix. It's probably correct to just not play Lightning Helix in this deck and just play Mono Red Burn, but I want to play with Lightning Helix. Oh my god, 3 Thran Portals. That's freaking nuts. Okay, are we attacking with the Restless this turn? We probably can't race them because we have so many Thran Portals. Guess I just go double Lightning Strike this turn. No flash creature. Wait, they didn't even draw a card off the thing. Novice. Keeping it on top. Or they might draw it and then play it. Yeah, they're basically playing blue-white mid-range, but they're also playing more of the controlling build of it. I knew they were going to go land, draw it, play it, hold up a 2-drop. What? They just don't play it? Wait, why not play it? Helix. Like, they have 1 mana left over. Like, why not play the Novice Inspector last turn? This game's gonna be really close. I've taken a lot of life from the portals. They're gonna use this. They're gonna crew with it. Hopefully they just animate the anchorage. They're not going to, though. Because they're gonna die if they do that. They have 5 cards in hand. Oh my god. Okay, so they're dead. They go land map. I guess they only win if they go land pass and have knockout blow for my forge. Oh yeah, let's go. Actually use the blood to discard a land. Like, after we have 1 white source, we don't need another one, so we can just ditch the Thran Portal and try to draw actual mountain. Ooh, Codebreaker. That is better. The Restless Fortress does gain life, so that might be a thing this match. Oh, they're playing life gain. Can someone say yikes? Alright, down to 4. We have 4 damage in our hands, so as long as they don't gain... No. They need to remove our creatures and gain life. They're going to gain life off the case, but how much life are they going to gain here? Amalia? Oh. That's not a lot. Like, if they started off their turn with, like, playing Lunarch Veteran, I would have been a little bit more upset. They have a lifelinker. Not ideal. This is not ideal at all. They become Drop Poisoner, which they can use to gain 3 more life. We can go. We can hit them to 4. Guess Chandra's just better.
Without the sun, I'll light your way. You're lucky this is a warning shot.
And then hopefully they don't play Lunarch Veteran. Like, they have that they have it at least 8 life here. This is definitely a matchup where it's a bit definitely abysmal. We'll see. I think they're just going to make a token and then gain 3 life. Resplendent Angel. Oh, God. We're at 6. Swiftspear. That might do it. Not sure. They might have cut down in hand or something.
Let's bring things up to a...
No, they're gonna use the template treats. I have to go for it. This is enough. This is enough for game, but it's not enough for game if they have cut down on the etching. Sick. Alright, how do we want to play this? Calling a Professional is very good. I don't know how good End the Festivities is, but they do have Lunarch Veteran. Destroy Evil's pretty good. Witchstalker Frenzy's pretty good. Love Mind Div Explorer list? Nice. I'm happy you like that. Spellspear, Trample, it could be important. We need to get off to, like, the fastest start possible, right? Frenzy's probably not... I mean, Warfare's probably not good enough. Epicure's probably not good enough. And then we'll cut, like, Chandra. And then just go straight up burn spells and prowess creatures and call it a Professional. I don't like my odds in this matchup, but we got game 1 somehow. Our opponent's name is Everything Bagel, so I can't be too mad at them. And it's pretty good. I wish this card was untapped. And I guess we'll go turn 1 Bivouac, turn 2 Swiftspear Kumano, turn 3 Spellspear Pumped. The other line is turn 1 Battlefield Forge Kumano, turn 2 Buff the Swiftspear. I do think playing this first is correct, though. Helix. So we could go Swiftspear Kumano, or we could just go Spellspear. Actually, the more I think about it, it's just this, and then next turn it's this plus this, I think. Like, however, I mean, I don't like that they cut down my Spellspear there, but it's more mana efficient if they do it that way. Jesus Christ, we're playing Graveyard Trespasser. I mean, it does gain life. Witchstalker Frenzy. Do I just have to destroy Evil It? Guess we'll just destroy Evil It. Discarding Frenzy. I don't love it, but as long as I don't play another Graveyard Trespasser. Gotta turn it back to daytime so we can call in a professional, the Graveyard Trespasser. Ah, crap. They're gonna make it a 4 toughness again? Why did I discard my Witchstalker Frenzy? It's just so much mana. Which is the reason why I did it. Don't pass, don't pass, don't pass. Keep Cavern Bat? My hand's pretty redundant. They're gonna take the Lightning Helix and force me to draw a land for calling a professional, but it is what it is. We did not draw it. Can try to draw it. There it is. Case of Uneaten Feast, that's pretty good. All right. We need to call on a professional Amalia. Puts us down to 6. And then we die to Fortress plus Graveyard Trespasser. But we still have to do this. And then we have to not attack. With the etching, I guess. Just so we don't die. I mean, having double Graveyard Trespasser was freaking nuts. Children? Wow. What an absolute broken hand. We have to do this to not die. And we are dead to the Restless Fortress. Discarding that Woodchopper Frenzy was so bad. So they have a bunch of Graveyard Trespassers? How do I beat that? Guess them having cut down in their deck makes Khenra Spellspear a lot worse. No, it makes Codebreaker worse. The Spellspear can dodge cut down by playing a spell. Codebreaker can never dodge it. So if I take out Codebreakers and we bring in Forges. Maybe that'll work. Because at least that attacks through Graveyard Trespasser. Was not expecting Graveyard Trespasser, honestly. His hand's fine. You have to just hope they don't have cut down for this card right away. Don't do it. Don't do it. Veteran. Alright, that's 2 prowess creatures. Now they can't take all of our creatures off the board. Black mana. Man, Deep Cavern Bat's good. Alright. Maybe Forge is leaving? I'm not sure. Forge is probably leaving. Turn 1 Veteran, turn 2 Bat. Pretty good. Whoa! They didn't take the Forge. Well, now what do we do? Do we grow the Spellspear now, or do we play Forge? I think we just play Forge. And then hope we don't get, like, Graveyard Trespasser, Resplendent Angel, freaking Shieldred after this. They don't have white mana anymore. And before they play white mana right now. Yep. No Amalia, please. Actually, I think I would hate if they played a second bat. There's Amalia. We might have to Lightning Strike it. Oh, wow. Play with fire. That's a good draw. So we Lightning Helix the Deep Cavern Bat, and then that lets us get the shock for Amalia. I like that. I want to kill the Lunarch Veteran, but I think killing the other things is better. Because at this point right now, we're racing the Lunarch Veteran. What I would hate is if they have some kind of sweeper, but can't really beat that. I mean, we can beat sweepers with Urabrask Forge. Wandering Emperor would be pretty bad for us. Honestly, just like them playing like 2-3 creatures this turn would be bad for us. Voice of the Blessed. Well, we can't have Play with Fire for that. Sokenzan. Ooh. Woohoo. We can flip the Spellspear and play with Fire, or we can go Forge, Play with Fire. I don't think I need to play with Fire the Lunarch Veteran. I just wait for them to block it. Okay, so play with Fire is going to kill the Voice of the Blessed. This is 6 damage. So I just let this go through. And then upkeep play with Fire them. Oh crap! I should no. Okay, if they had Wandering Emperor there to exile this in response, I'd be really sad. Maybe we should have just done the main phase. This is an okay hand. I think I want to play Spellspear before I fire off my spells. We shall see. Hopeless Nightmare. What am I discarding? A land? This might just die, but hopefully it doesn't. I'm going to activate this ability because they missed a land drop, so they can't actually kill this with Go for the Throat, and they can't Liliana this next turn, because they can't go like land drop Liliana sacrifice. Oh, Shielded Edict would kill this now. Please don't have Edict. I'm glad I discarded a land. Jeez, we've drawn 3 lands in a row in our 20 land deck. I'm gonna play with Fire their face first, just in case they do have Edict. Sokenzan. And I guess they don't have Edict, so... I mean, they could still have Edict and we'll be freaking punished and a half, but... Alright, down to 5. If they go land Liliana minus, that would be unlucky. Okay, I need 1 spell. That's a spell. Sick. Alright, so they're mono black discard. Urabrask Forge really good against them. They don't have much life gain outside of, like, Creature of the Schism and Graveyard Trespasser if they play it. Destroy Evil's bad. Witchstalker Frenzy's probably good because they have Shieldred. They can't deal with Mechanized Warfare, so it's pretty good just on the battlefield. Spellspear is pretty bad even though it won us that last game. Epicure's pretty bad. We will keep in a Call the Professional just in case they have a Shieldred and we need them to stop getting life. Call the Professional being 3 mana is devastating. They should have just made it deal 4 damage instead of 3? Like, being 3 mana, deal 3 damage is really bad. But the fact that our opponent can't gain life, probably worth it in standard. We could play Invasion of Vergatha, which is 2 in a red for 4 damage. But I think I like calling a professional better. It's not that good, but I'll keep it. Taking a crap ton of damage off our lands. Gotta play white mana for this freaking Lightning Helix. We'll probably play with Firing Face unless they play a 2-drop. Or maybe I should keep play with fire for turn 3. I think I should do that. Just go Codebreaker here. No. This is definitely a go for the throat or something. So maybe we should turn this face down. I'm not sure. Raids? Not expecting that. I guess I should have been expecting that with their 1-drop last game. I'm not going to kill it because I can just Witchstalker Frenzy it. Wow. Scroll shift? The hell? I'll gladly sacrifice this land. Will I sack a land? I kind of want to go Codebreaker plus Helix. Go Codebreaker Lightning Strike. Gildred. Gildred. Oh, they make me sack a creature? Sad. This thing gains life every turn? Annoying. They're probably going to do that. They're probably going to go land, flip the Tithing Blade. No! That's a Shieldred. Unfortunately, we didn't make this a white mana, so we can't actually Lightning Helix them. And maybe I should have just done this. No, that was putting that as a three mana 2/2 with Ward 2 was not good there because I couldn't even do it. We're both at 11. Who's the burn deck now? I feel like if they just attack me with Restless Fortress every turn, they might just win the game. What if they flip this Tithing Blade this turn? Go for throw up my Codebreaker. They probably had that since turn 2. For Stalker Frenzy. Sure. Carry us, Sokenzan. Carry us. They have a 1/1 removal spell or a 1/1. Love it. Shield would be again. I dare you. Can't believe they had scroll shift. Crazy. I'm gonna do this before attacks. Because we can. Dock Lightning Strike. Yep. Lightning Helix, I mean. I might cast Lightning Helix this turn, just because if we top deck another Lightning Helix, I want to be able to play it. Virtue. If I shock my 1/1, it's the same exact thing as Shocking Face. But they lose their Virtue. I'm gonna hold on to this just in case I draw Monastery Swiftspear. King Eiganjo. It's a decent card. It's decent because it gets rid of the Restless Fortress. And also potential Preacher of the Schism. Ooh. I think I'm playing the Eiganjo just so I can double Lightning Helix them. Because if we top deck Lightning Strike or whatever, we win the game. Okay. Oh god. Flesh Gorger? Okay, we have one chance. Well, not anymore. Well, close to it. Just gonna go for it. Like, what else do we have to lose? 3 damage, boom. We are so good at this. Let's go! Listen, it wouldn't be a burn deck if we didn't just top deck lethal, okay? Burn decks always top deck lethal. Alright guys, thank you very much for hanging out. Hopefully you enjoy this style of burn. It's like I'm a mix between prowess and burn. My theory here is that maybe you don't need Lightning Strike, but it is a 2 mana 3 damage spell, which mattered a lot. The mana base is a lot worse because of it. You do get Restless Bivouac, but it could just be... You could just play mono red and not play Lightning Helix if you wanted to, but I think the 2 mana 3 damage is pretty good. I did like the Fugitive Codebreaker card, and even Khenra Spellspear put in some work against the mono black deck, but we ended up going like 3-1 on stream, and we ended up beating the life gain deck, which is kind of interesting, and then we only lost to mono red, I think. But all things considered, I think it was pretty good. We beat the blue-white deck too. That seemed to be a hard matchup, and yeah. So anyway, if you do want to check out the deck list, check it out in the description down below, as always, and you can catch me in the next video if you do want to see more content like this from me. Anyway, let's go ahead and get on the next one. I will see you over there, and as always, peace.